Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about the top gainers for the morning. It is still pretty early here, only 4:30, but some things did still come in for that opening explosion. So we'll talk about a few of those, and I'll point out a few other stocks that you should be looking into. Things like HOLO, things like FFIE, and let's just get right into it now. I know it's bright and early. You guys don't have too much time this morning, okay? So let's start off with our most active gainers, and we'll run through those very fast when we dive deeper into Holo and FFIE very briefly, okay? First, we got EYEN going with an average volume of 10 million. They got a current volume of 4.62 million on EYEN. And right now in the pre-market, they did explode up about 125%. We don't very often see EYEN come in for such moves, but we do see that EYEN did go down to a big discount down to the lows of 13 cents, where this thing has a gap to fill up towards 32 cents. I can show you some big resistance ranges within here. Zoom in a bit, and you can see a slowing down here around these 20. In fact, let me go to a 4-hour chart. It's slowing down here around these 30-cent ranges. This 30-cent range is exactly where we're looking at here. Is exactly where it sold off that big last time. Okay, if it can break past this point, then it will continue to explode for another leg up and get very choppy closer to about 40-50 cents and maybe take a spike a bit higher, but it's going to be a choppy one around that range. You can see they always do battle around that 40-50 cent range, but this thing has to get back to a dollar either way. So let's go back down to our overall daily chart. We can see the last time that thing was even at a $1 up towards the high back during August, around August time. Been very bearish since then, but they are starting to get bullish of about 120%. Looking good on EYEN, and we can look further into EYEN along in the Banking with Billy Discord, and we can see early alerts going out for EYEN along in Coach Glasses section, getting thrown out along in Coach Tidwell section for this safe, easy early seed at less than even 9 cents, and this thing is pushing up here up to the highs of 30 cents. Very good alert, Coach Tidwell. Very good alert, Mr. President, and very good alert, Coach Glass. You can follow along in all of their alerts along in their sections, keeping things up to date, keeping us on point. Teamwork make the dream work. And again, you could put 1 and 2 together to know if that next big bull run is about to come in and the stock making those lows and oversold. Right now, we got EYN with a lot of room to grow, but no time to dive so deep into this now. Let's continue on with BHAT coming in for another big bull run ahead, and they go from 10 cents, even lower than that, all the way up to the highs of what is 33 cents on BHAT. This stock is about to come in for another leg up, very bullish on the blue hat. We are no stranger to the blue hat stock, as we have caught the BHAT for spikes in the past as well. This stock has a this stock comes in for a bullish sentiment when it gets started. It'll come in for that multi-day bull run, as you can see. Now, down at this discount, it's going to come in for a massive explosion. I can even go ahead and show you deeper on BHAT. We want to make sure that we are keeping a peek on our analysis order flow as well in the stock. I'm getting excited for BHAT stock because the BHAT stock is an easy one. When you got the extra largest coming in, they're not about to sell that back off. You got that small bullish wave of cost distribution down at the bottom. Oh man, this is just the beginning. Notice if they get past that resistance they passed that resistance of 16 cents. There's not much holding this thing back at all. Blue hat is ready to go towards the dollar if it does come into being a more bullish day. And good morning, everybody. Still 4:35 a.m. You see, I've been up making videos since 2 a.m., making sure you guys can be up to date with everything that is going on. Make sure that you get subscribed to the channel. I do work very hard 24/7 to make sure that we can all get this easy money. And y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is when you're new to trading. It's hard to learn. So imagine how it feels to me when I'm teaching and guiding new traders all day from such diversity, different backgrounds, different. Some people can't even understand the language too well and whatnot. People still learn how to read. Most people don't even know how to place an order and stuff like that still yet. I take the time to make sure everybody can have what they need to be ready for these stocks to rally, to be into a safe, easy, early seat, to be updated with that information even after I'm done with that trade. I do this so we can all succeed together because the teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, I have put together a big family in banking with Billy Discord. Thousands of us in here, dozens of coaches in here putting out our things. Thousands of coaches. And you can challenge me to do any different type of trading style, trading strategy. Even if you want me to do go from 100 times leverage to 1,000 times leverage. Let me know the app. I'll get on that immediately. I'm no stranger to a challenge. I fear no challenge. Again, for me, it's the same setup and the same strategy every single trade. Nothing has ever changed, and I recommend for you to do too. I embrace the challenge. Send me that app. I get it going. I even make a video on it doing it live. And you can always join me live in my 24/7 live trading class. Only about one classmate in here right now because it is about 4:30 a.m. But when these markets open up, be prepared for a full classroom session, some hot live trades, locking in swing trades, catching those day trades, running through those options, doing the moves on our Bitcoin 100 times leverage. We go for those big moves and then loading up the next swings towards the after hours, rinse and repeat. We got BHAT. Blue Hat. For those of you who don't know what this one is, Blue Hat is an interactive entertainment technology producer, developer, and operator of the reality AR interactive entertainment games and toys in the China, including interactive educational materials, mobile games, and toys with mobile game features. And the company mainly engages in interactive toys, including animation and game series, mobile games, and animation design services. We can take a quick peek at their website. That sound like it look cool. So let's go ahead and check out what Blue Hat be looking like. I get it a second to load and we'll come right back to it. So, one thing to understand, so you are newer to trading. Okay, let me throw this out there real quick. Stocks under a penny, they are getting ready to get kicked off the market. This makes them prime for short squeezes, but it makes them dangerous because again, they're getting ready to get kicked off the market. They got to get to that dollar, and they have a certain date to get there. I don't know the exact date on all of these stocks. You can look through and see exact dates. And another thing to tell you now. Okay, and when you see a stock coming in for reverse splits and offerings and private placements and any of those different types of shelves and stuff like any type of form of delusion, those are bad things. Other companies and bigger stocks, the CEOs, they laugh at those CEOs. Ha ha, y'all have to do a reverse split. Ha, y'all need to go do an offering. A stock having to do some sort of form of delusion, doing public offering, the private placements is like somebody having to go out there and beg on the streets for money. We need y'all help. Can y'all help us real quick? We offer y'all this. Look, man, we're gonna have to dilute this so we can be able to survive. It's a bad thing, not a good thing, okay? But Blue Hat, they ain't got no website. Let's go check up APM. Ooh, APM. Coming in for an early morning bull run up to about 425. Still sitting about 80% in APM. And they sell back off to the lows of $2.35 on APM. You go back to a monthly chart, and wow, we can say this thing is already, wow, this thing got a lot of room to grow. I wasn't expecting, what is this? A biopharmaceutical company dedicated to the discovery, development, and commercialization of therapeutic assets to treat diseases with unmet medical needs, particularly in oncology and infectious diseases. APM is a very hot stock. So the thing about this one not out of compliance. Like they just actually got back in compliance from being under that dollar, and so that adds to the bullish sentiment. This one is definitely one to be keeping your eyes on APM. I'm not in there. In fact, I'm going for some other things, and like I'm excited to get to the things that we're going to talk about this morning. Well, in fact, we're just going to get to those next, but let's still go look up APM along. And again, if you ever need anything along in the bank with Billy Discord, you can let me know. Even if you need a couple dollars, um, even if you need another couple dollars, you got your Marjex app, and you ain't ready to let me know. You need a couple dollars, I got you. Just so you can go ahead and begin your studies. It ain't nothing to me. It is. It means a lot to me to be able to help you guys and whatnot. But those little $5, $10, whatever, that's nothing to me. I'm humbled to be able to help somebody get in the markets and be able to advance and stuff like that. So if me having to sacrifice 5, 10, $20 to be able to get you going and get you evolved and get your trading career and stuff like that on where it needs to be, I'll be the one to take that hit for you. Whatever it takes. But yeah, APM. But I just okay, APM. Ooh, weed, APM. Mm-hmm. Hot alerts yesterdays. Easy in the yesterdays. Where there was a lot of coaches throwing out APM. Oh, that was a very active one. I ain't catch APM. I'm actually holding some other things. I'm excited to get to my things that I want to talk about here. So let's just do that now. On HOLO, I want to talk about FFIE, okay? And on HO and on both of these, we can see that these have started beginning the big bull runs ahead. Look at these gearing up nonstop. I feel like that the big wells are trying to distract us from something for real, making all these FFIEs and hollows explode right about now. But nonetheless, though, going from 123 up to $8 on hollow stock, and then going on FFIE going from $1, even less than that, all the way up to $4. And these are as well two of the hottest stocks. Like if you newer to the market, I'm showing you these because if you're newer to the market, you don't recall their previous histories on HOL and FFI. And of course, these are some stocks that I'm putting out for the safe, easy early seat. I already let you know to be getting in these, and these things are already exploding up hundreds of percents and whatnot. Don't miss out on these early seats, okay? But I like to show you a little bit in the past on FFI because on older alerts, we found ourselves up thousands of percents and things like that from these bottoms. I like to show you HOLO. On HOL, we've made many moves on HOL stock. Like not even only just this move, we've caught 100% bull runs and massive gainers in hollow stock time after time after time, and now we're even in hollow stock over another 100% now. As these things are both starting to gear up, I need to show you these on your overall weekly chart. Look, both of these are starting to get ready for a move. Don't want to miss out on these rallies, okay? But we're gonna update these later on. I did go ahead and make individual videos on those. You can go ahead and F Hollow. I'm updating Hollow. You can and you can check out the FFIE. You know, I make a lot of videos, and it's like five of the Banquet Billy YouTubers in here. Sensei Prim makes her videos. Coach Tev makes his videos. There's a few of us in here putting out these updates and whatnot. And check out our FFIE and or our ACHREVTOL videos in HOVR if you're interested in those. If you are new here, let me explain something. What you're seeing here. Banquet Billy Discord is organized in a way. So you got all your chat rooms up top. You should be fully understanding what a chat room is. And when it says Spanish, Danish, English, main chats, and free chats, we have our different sections, like my section from our swing trades, where I am putting out everything on when to buy and when to sell. These go to the upgraded members in the Discord. It's one thing to see a video on time, but you don't know what's going on unless you are actually one of the thousands of people in the Discord actually seeing what I'm saying when to buy and when to sell. Banker with Billy does have a free trial, and if you cannot afford a $10 monthly membership, then let me know so I can help you out or get you the help that you need. I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trading.